The M's are looking to put something together to steal the outcome of this game. Striding into the box, Evan White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. So the Mariners were unable to get the push they needed at the end of the game, so they'll take the loss and move on.
And it's too bad because they performed well in a number of aspects in this game, but they just couldn't manufacture what they needed in the late innings, and it cost them.
The Mariners are on the verge of clinching the division championship. Heidi, what do the players say about their approach to this one?
Matt, even though this is not a must-win for them, these guys said they're all playing with a sense of urgency. They don't want to mess around and wait for the last game of the season to close this thing out because they know that the pressure is going to grow exponentially every day they fail to finish the job. Let's see if they can produce a big win here and maybe get this thing wrapped up early.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Villar. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. And he fouls this one off. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-0 delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. VR over at second. Smith at first with no outs. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
The second for 1 on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Moore brings the batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Comes set, the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. 1-2. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Little quicker release going up the middle right there, and he probably is able to get this runner out. This is the kind of play that defines the best shortstops in the game from the rest.
At the plate now, Dom Thompson-Williams. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set, now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Count remains at 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Seattle set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Nick Solak. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And this is taken for the out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ball 1, well below the zone. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. The pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Heineman. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And that misses. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This is line to left. Gallo is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
Digging in, Austin Nola. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter.
Here's D. Gordon now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batter, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. down into left center for a base hit. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
So here's Malik Smith. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The M's lead it 4-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Willie Calhoun.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 0-1 the count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Luke Farrell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Luke Farrell.
7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Line drive base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Dan Vogelbach is next, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
The batter, the 3rd baseman, Dylan Moore.
Digging in to try it again, Dylan Moore. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. That's by him for strike one.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Todd Frazier. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, man.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He singled his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Popped him up. Nola shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson. Here he goes.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Nick Solak. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Now in the box, Dom Thompson-Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Heineman comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting, shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Nope.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. Cue shot here out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. He's right there. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
This pitch is popped up, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So next to the plate for Texas, Scott Heineman. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. The Mariners are on top, 4-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to count to Alex Smith.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder,
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First offering on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Swung on and chopped to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Guzman. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile. Bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Todd Frazier is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. Crawford waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
now batting, the second baseman,
So coming to the plate, Rougned Odor, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Dan Altavilla takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
In now, Robinson Chirinos, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And the Mariners are playoff bound. They've won the American League West. So the Mariners get the win, and the celebration can commence.
No doubt they clinch a division championship and stamp their passport to the postseason. And what a thrill for this team and their fans. Do we need to remind people of what the expectations were for this team coming into the season? Not this year, not close. What a story, guys.
No doubt, D-Row. They've been one of the best stories in baseball all season long, and it's great to see them get a division wrapped up. Huge congrats to this team.
Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or quiet confidence. They feel like there isn't much standing in their way as long as they can continue to do what got them here. Well, that's easier said than done, but there is a lot of belief in this clubhouse right now.
Leading off to the Mariners, the designated hitter, the Jordan.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And to his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. But Mayhew towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik.
So here's Malik Smith. His career line against Garrett Cole. Very lopsided for the pitcher. 0 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Luke Voigt becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hicks stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. On to the 7th here in game 1. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 to him now. Three and one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hit high and deep to right center. Judge will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Dan Vogelbach is next. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's fouled away. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
1-2, here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100-pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game of baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here.
And they got him. Two, here it comes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And here's the speedster D. Gordon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Towards second. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. Still. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is pulled hard but fouled. They brought their gloves for that one out there. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Liner toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Into right field, that's a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Eric Swanson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Is a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 and 2. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Good work there out of the Seattle pen. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1, and we still have no score. Adam Ottavino will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Comes set, here's the 0-0 pitch. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Ottavino is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
2-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
1-1. Here it is.
big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First offering on its way. Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Miguel Andujar is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. Digging in now, Torres, who's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Line drive to left. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next for Seattle, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. For short, hit hard. Torres picks it up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Up next is Seattle. The first baseman, Daniel.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Daniel Vogelback. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Solo shot to right center, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 3.
In now, J.P. Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw, got him. What a play as the side is retired. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Dan Altavilla enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and standing in the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. In there, no balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last chance for the Yankees. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the Mariners have taken Game 1 of this division series.
Yeah, but remember, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win is really more meaningful in this round than it would be in the LCS or the World Series. Now, if they could win Game 2, they will be really in a comfortable position.
And now, what about the Yankees?
Well, they will be pretty desperate to win Game 2 to even this thing up, Matty, for the reason Dan just mentioned. Game 2's outcome's really going to advance the narrative of this series.
No, a co ty myślałeś?
First one was great, and it's always a confidence builder.
A co?
But if they don't take care of business in game 2, that first win doesn't really mean that much. A 2-0 lead in a 5-game series, though, now that is something they can get excited about.
No, Ale nie znam w ogóle takiego użytkownika jak Adam Michalak. Też nie. Nie, tak.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him. The guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy down the third baseline. DeVoy in time for the double play. Two gone now in the Mariners' sixth, and the switch hitter Jonathan.
Co znowu? A właśnie, chciałbyś w Rocket League pewnie pograć. No może. I co będziesz miał z oglądania tych rzeczy? Ale to nie mówimy o tym meczu. To panie, jakieś kapcie grają. Blond chłopy. Nowoczesność. Mi się wydaje, że będzie zarabiał to chyba co najwyżej w tych argentyńskich, pieniążkach. No nie wiem, jeżeli tam za 300 tam 300 to jest tutaj 20 zł ponad lekko, więc pesos. Okolice grosza.
Jonathan Holder trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Laid off, but in there for strike 1. Ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3 and 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he misses ball 4.
Aaron Bone już mordy drze.
See if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He's hit this looking to minimize
po co mi to? Na siec. O! Dobra, mieliśmy się kierować, miałem kierować w Valorancie, a na razie robię pod siebie. No w sumie dzisiaj to po 22 i tak. O tak. Kurde. Bardzo to. Ale to jest bardzo dobra wróżba. Spokojnie będzie rozsunięcie w dupę 5-0, obstawiam. W dupę. O, żeż ty.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Mariners forced to settle. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ball and a strike now.
Oh.
Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look
Oh.
to show no distance.
Oh.
That a pitch that
Oh.
isn't even sniffing the zone.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the
Ale ty on sobie tak te włoski chowa po prostu w czapce. Spoko. To wszystko po bokach mu tak się nagle schowało do szapy. Ta. A.
Lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to pull off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That would bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly,
Chłop nic nie widzi.
treat to watch.
Walker comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 side. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It would be nice to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Seager has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. It's the Mariners 4 and the Yankees 1. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 4. Here comes the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Low with a fastball here in the dirty. It's ball 1. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
The 3-1. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Time with the slider taken for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fouled off. Well on the ground to first. One there on to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Mariners 4 and the Yankees 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming, here it is. He played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Standing in, Luke Voit. He singled his last time up. This is foul right side. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounded looply down the line toward third. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner. No balls on the strike to count.
Za często te errory mi się ostatnio
Fouled away.
powielają. Muszę się bardziej skupić na rzucie.
Runner at first here, 1
I
minute.
dłużej pociągnąć, gdzie przytrzymać przycisk.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Here now the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
The 0-1 pitch. 2 out with the man at first. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Fastball when it gets by him, a swinging strike. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the run is Henniger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yankees land a pair. And this is still a 4-1 ballgame. Tyler Lyons been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box now, Tom Murphy, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. Hard liner to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. In now, Evan White. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lyons, a 6'4 lefty. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike for the Mariners' first baseman. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 2-2. One out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 2 gone. At the plate, Dylan Moore singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. All even at 2-2. Boyd might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
No, ogólnie zrobić restaurację z CPL-a, więc no, tak.
2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The M's lead it 5-1. Out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once, and it's fouled away. I'm set with the 0-1.
Markus Grosser, to jest twój nowy nabytek? O, ale ma słodki. Ale piękna fotka. Uff. Bardzo.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of the pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Ay ay. Ay ay.
It's going to be back to some serious
Ay ay.
that pitch and play right in his wheelhouse.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Gio Urshela is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Żebyś się nie dziwił.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
A nie, znasz się.
Here's the 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
Rzuca się!
Get this one. The 0-2 once more. Chopped to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. turns over now and set to go. Austin Nova has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Austin Nova.
On its way.
Ej. Czy to jest stary wiadomo kogo? No to Sebagata.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's set and the pitch. Count 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. No nie mów jego znajomy, nie, no jak tak możesz. Ale część przyszła. Tak, no tak. No. No to pirata, boss, no piraty! Wchodzi sobie na pirata, na moją stronkę, której no nie powiem teraz, bo jeszcze no, zmieniliśmy z planszy w FBI. No. Jest! Ja znam i no to co najwyżej to ja napiszę. Tak. Tylko najpierw zobaczę, czy w ogóle jest taka sekcja. Ale wydaje mi się, że jest. To, Stanton. Dawaj mi tą stronkę. Co to jest za futbol? Nie! Nie ma piłka nożna tutaj i jaki kwasier. Dobra, to jednak nie badam tej stronki. Znaczy... No, będzie też futbol wiadomo jaki.
In the dirt and almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It is taken strike one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet.
A, czyli jednak. Nie interesuje mnie oponent z bullpen, interesuje mnie ten Brandon Brennan. Wszedł. Nie, to gówno to chłopie nic nie zagra w żadnym meczu. Tymczasowo. No nie zagra. No nie zagra. Jak zagra, to będzie taki pijak robić, że... No to, ale to już jest dziad, więc wiesz. No, żeby się przekonać tylko jakimś głównym systemem po połowie. Ale to... A mi się tak bardzo wydaje. Tymczasowo... Naprawdę. Nie kliknąłem w ogóle kółka XT. Okej. To ponowimy to jeszcze raz, tylko tym razem kliknę. Dobra. 2-0.
Postseason win to take a 2-0 stranglehold on this best-of-5 division series.
Yeah, Matty, this appears to be a team on a mission right here. They're firing on all cylinders and are now only 1 win away from advancing to the league championship series.
D-Row, they're looking awfully solid. It's going to take a total reversal for them to overcome at this point. Now, it has happened before, so if you're on the other side, you take a day off to clear your head and hope you come back out and just try to get 1 win at a time.
U siebie teraz. O, może być. George Kirby.
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what did the players share with you heading into this contest?
Thanks, Matt. Up 2 games to none. They certainly have a lot to feel good about. They said they're confident they're going to wrap up this series today, although they also acknowledge that nothing should change for them. They still have to play good baseball and execute on their chances, and that requires focus and not looking ahead to what might be next. They know they have to take care of business in this contest first.
Tutaj widać trochę bardziej te szaliki. It's a foul ball. Mi się wydaje, że to zwalnia do jakichś 60. To jest za wolne jak na 83. Dobra.
Misses for ball 4, and the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. It's tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get
Oh.
And this is inside 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, the base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Velo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly.
Dobrze.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away.
Jak na dżem to daleko poleciało.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
No, Seager wchodzi.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Seager will wait on the 1-0. Slap hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this will find the wall near the visitors' bullpen. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now that just goes to show if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, I don't think is the best pitch.
To podarowność.
You better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it moved back right over the part of the plate and got
Po co oglądać ci coś, co jest tak obwiózł? Na przykład. Nie, 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 error. Ja pierdolę. Nie, no parodia. Że możesz chociaż siebie tu rzucać, ja...
Hey, Nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-1 the count. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. So far. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
This is his inning.
Dobra, Tommy FM jest szybki.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Giancarlo Stanton.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
To 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
No I double.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Right on the inside, Black with a slider. Laid off, but called to strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And another foul ball.
Ale nabija sobie pewność przynajmniej.
Stands at second with 2 gone. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they're getting to the bullpen by this time.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Pickoff moves to second, and he'll dive back in. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. Swung on and
Yeah, shutout nadal.
and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Last half of the 7th here, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Znowu, z całą łapą. Chłop lubi ryzykować. Tak gołą łapą łapać, to jest... no...
down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, 2 down. And now the Mariners DH, Austin Nola, has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, here it comes. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough.
Ground double for Smith. Ale bomba poszła.
That's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To kup. Za niedługo będziesz miał już. No.
Adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front.
Ready with the 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
O, pój.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground to short.
A, tam narzekam. No, proszę.
Brendan Brennan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set.
Kto w to gówno gra? No właśnie.
Here's the veteran Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's
Właśnie możemy pograć w Injustice Online'a. O, Injustice Online'a.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
A co?
Popped him up. Moore shading to his right. And that's
Ale tutaj. Czemu?
3 go the Bombers. They trail
No, ja wiem, że nie mam tego wybranego, no ale...
Holder is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
Ale w Batmana zagrał.
One, you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the
Jak to takiego Batmana?
good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense
No też się bijesz.
and make some plays.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
No o to chodzi, no przecież to jest biedy. Przecież to jest... Masz fabułę. No ale co też od bijatyki? Dobra postać. Nie, bo się piosenka skończyła. Tak, jest piosenka jeszcze. Może w jeden. A masz szybsze. No taki bat. No jak to? Ludzie by robili pod siebie. No to wiesz jak by robili ludzie pod siebie. Te wszystkie dzieci i te wszystkie dzieci kubicy, chłopie. Teraz spokojnie się znajdzie. Nie, ładował na siatkę, dobra, to... Tego to ja nie rzuciłem, to miało być narożnik. Miała być powtórka, ale nie, że jest jakąś szmaciurę 92, czy tam 3 w sam środek. Nie.
Changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball.
plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
No i Yankees out.
And the Mariners have taken their first step. They're headed to the American League Championship Series.
A trzeci raz w ogóle, no, to jest liga już jeszcze amerykańska. Nie wiem, nie razy w tej lidze narodowej. Jak to się tam tłumaczy?
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
So the Mariners have stamped their passport to the League Championship Series.
Matt, they dominated the division series from beginning to end. I'm sure they're riding high, and they should be. They're going to set their sights now on who they're facing in the next round.
And now, what about the Yankees?
Well, they obviously lost their way in this series. They'll probably go into the offseason with lots of regrets for how this all ended for them. But they did have a commendable season, and I expect them to be back in the postseason mix next year.